Greetings, co-creators of our ground angelic team of the 144, firing up, lighting up. Namaste and thank you to all that participated in today's Fire the Grid meditation. This collective effort of lightworkers all over the world together created a higher dimensional catalyst for the acceleration of the new Earth timeline. The light celebrates. And now it is time for us to celebrate our achievements that have brought us this far on our path with heart, our sacred journey. For we truly are on the precipice of the threshold of the full embodiment of the heaven on earth manifestation. Synchronizing with our Fire the Grid event, we had a massive pulse of 5D gamma plasma waves coming in, appearing as an amplitude 42 Hz resonance on the Schumann charts. Keep riding these higher dimensional waves all the way to the inner shore of the kingdom of heaven within. Source is calling you home to bridge your quantum multidimensional consciousness with your third dimensional Earth avatar, creating a physical Ark of the Covenant we shall call the Divine Spark, the catalyst for great change, a full shift in consciousness, from that of struggle and suffering into freedom and bliss forevermore. Aho! Every day now we keep rising and lighting it up, internally and externally. The whole grid, the dragon lines, the ley lines of Pachamama, are fully lit up and fully online now. We can tap in moment to moment, for day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Every day, in every way, always. I am the way, the truth, and the light. Over the last 24 hours with these powerful energies coming in, we had 145 M1.5 or greater earthquakes all over Pachamama, the most powerful on the Ring of Fire again today, Papua New Guinea 5.8. Earlier today, South America, Peru, the Andes Mountains, home of our sacred condors, 4.7, 108 kilometers depth. South of Fiji Island, right on the Tropic of Capricorn, 4.2, very deep, 525, 525 kilometers depth, 5.5 portal, with the yin-yang in the middle, the Shakti, the Shiva. In the heart center, the two become one. Philippines, 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. The sacred portal in Turkey, 4.1. Guatemala, Central America, home of our Mayan elders, 4.1. Coho, Alaska, 4.3. Mentone, Texas, 4.0. Another activation in Turkey, 4.1. Papua New Guinea with the most powerful, 5.8. Colombia, South America, 4.3. 141 kilometers depth. In the crown of Lemuria, Fox Islands, Aleutian Islands, 3.4. Panama, 4.7. South of Fiji, another activation, 4.4. Divine 44, 494 kilometers depth, 44, the 8.8 portal, synchronizing with the Lion's Gate. The Royal Lions of the New Lemuria, Papua New Guinea, another activation, 5.0. Bridgeport, California, 3.0. Another powerful quake in Papua New Guinea, 5.7. Russia, 4.6. Papua New Guinea, another 5.7. 12.12 portal of the 33. Japan, Okinawa, 5.1. Gulf of Alaska, 3.2. Chile, South America. Andes Mountains, Kundalini, Pachamama, 4.3. Vanuatu, 4.4. Another Divine 44, 239 kilometers depth. Kodiak, Alaska, 3.4. Papua New Guinea, 4.8. Most powerful of the day. Triple action, the Trinity, the Trident, the threefold flame of the Trinity within every heart center of all sentient beings of pure consciousness. Now my sacred condor pulled a card for you from the tarot deck, Shadowscapes, from Stephanie Poy Moon Law and Barbara Moore, and the card she pulled for you today, 5 of Wands. As the forefront of the pack and the hare sprints away, it darts past rocks and trees, slips under branches. Its paws flash across the ground with the race of adrenaline in its veins, the red living pulse of blood that his pursuers sent. It drives them to a frenzy as they race after the elusive and pale streak. They race against each other, nearly climbing upon each other's backs in their efforts of chase, leaping from the tops of the wands, springing wildly through the air, everyone for himself. And through the battle of fiery brindlefur he charges. They do all they can to obstruct him, as if for the mere enjoyment of conflict. It is like swimming upstream against a powerful surge. Exhaustion burns in the muscles and the lungs. At times there is a thin voice from within that urges, "Just lie down. Let the tide of strife wash over and past." But no, to do so would be to be trampled beneath the onrush. He does not falter. He feels his own pulse heat up with the excitement of this strife. It is an uphill struggle of living obstacles that he wades through. He feels a bit like the hare himself, struggling to break through to get to his haven. In the Five of Wands, sometimes it seems the world tosses dozens of obstacles in your path. When gathered together, these minor obstructions become an overwhelming wall to overcome. But take heart and let the adrenaline awaken body and mind to rise to the challenge. Answer that challenge not with despair, but with renewed vigor. Appreciate the unknown strings that are drawn forth when faced with difficulties. And we do this, beloved beings of light, with great faith and great courage of the royal lions of New Lemuria. With heart fully opened, feet anchored into the grid and eyes to the skies, the heavens light up with the power of our sky beings, the thunder beings, and the thunder horse that hooves beat upon the earth like the great drum, the heartbeat of the cosmos, of the great mother. Feel into that energy and allow it to carry you to the source, to the silence, to the stillness within, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. And I'd like to take a moment now to thank our Divine Sister of the Light for the beautiful art pieces in today's transmission from our Divine Sister on our Patreon team, Becky, Gypsy Soul. Namaste, Divine Sister. And now from the Order of the Star, the crystalline grid for the new Earth. The crystalline grid, or the light grid, is the term used to describe the complex grid-like pathway of high-frequency energy that is part of the Earth's energetic architecture. This grid of light is encoded with the divine design for humanity's transition into a highly advanced multidimensional interface. This upgrade evolves the race from separation and conflict and into the non-polarized, timeless dimensions of universal principle, where totality and oneness are the reflection. The crystalline grid is a bridge linking us back to our source and to the unified field. The crystalline grid system had a major boost today for the Fire Up the Grid 2 meditation to a degree where a massive harmonic resonant field was created. This would amplify the power of light on Earth to such a degree that the resultant global shift in frequency will help to eliminate future conflicts and destructive energy in our world. This influential force field would have the spontaneous capability to heal and transform humanity, reaching into every corner of the earth. With all of the great work we have done in the preceding years, together with the streaming cosmic light, Earth's rising frequency, stabilizing the ascension of timelines, sacred grid work, Flower of Life, Sintamani project, and the level of human awakening, generally something very pivotal has happened within the spiritual and physical planes of existence. The crystalline grid is now being fully and completely activated for the event and the new Earth. The grid is absolutely flooding with higher dimensional light codes. The planet's electromagnetic grid is shifting and upgrading into a crystalline resonance at a much higher frequency. We have helped to fire up major ley lines and vortices within the planetary crystalline grid through our own awakening and Merkaba and love, and thus our co-creation connected consciousness. By connecting to the light grid often, we can make profound and accelerated positive impact in our lives and that of our collective consciousness of humanity. Together we made a difference for making a better future, so let's keep lighting up the grid every day with love and light. And from our Divine Sister, Angel Mama Victoria Lillianquist, a quick update from our beloved sister from her Merkaba visit in Pagosa Springs, Colorado 2 nights ago on the 17th. This is the message she received from our higher dimensional families of light. Dear beautiful family, be not weary, stand together, hold the faith, as great events are unfolding quickly. We are from the future. The battle has already been won. We are here now, participating to anchor in the light of the dawning for our new heaven and new earth reality. We are changing very quickly. It is essential for our journey to lock and load our completion of our molecular transmutation and our glorious bodies of light. As we step through this doorway of rebirth, new timelines, unlimited gifts, galactic travel, harmony, peace, and joy, into universal reality, sending my love and blessings, Victoria, Lillian Quest, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the Divine has updates for the Lightworkers and humanity. In the recent uplifting and planetary shifts, the Divine has successfully shifted the entire planet to a much higher realm. Some Lightworkers have reached the 5th dimension completely. A majority of the planet, however, resides in the 5th, but at the lower vibrational frequency areas, and that is okay. During the shifts, the Divine has to use a lot of resources and skills to uplift our dear Lightworkers so that a lot of Lightworkers are now in their highest realm possible. The Divine and the company of heaven are pleased with the results and looking forward to moving more and more of the Light Warriors to the 5th dimension completely. That is the next goal the Divine has, and that is what the Divine will do next. Now the planet has shifted and a majority of the souls on the planet have ascended substantially and reasonably close to the realm designed by their souls. What's left is quite simple. What's left is the further ascension of the planet and humanity, because the distance for these souls to travel is much less, and the next ascension step can be much easier. The Divine and the company of heaven feel quite relieved. So in the next few weeks or so, the Divine will continue to focus on the ascension of the population and the rest of the Lightworkers. Based on the Divine plan for the souls on the planet, some souls have decided not to ascend, and their departure time has come, meaning their time on the planet has to end, so these souls will depart while the others ascend. The overall population, however, has decided to ascend with the planet, and that is the good news. And the Divine will do whatever it takes to get these souls up to their destination on the new earth. That is the promise the Divine made, and that is what the Divine is doing. Ascension of the masses has come to a very critical point. The energies are intense for the purpose of propelling souls to ascend quickly and in a fashion that is proper for the individual souls. However, there are souls whose purpose is to ascend, and yet their body has a hard time. In these cases, some souls have given up, and the Divine understands that. There are other souls who are still in the process and trying. The Divine is doing their best to help these souls, and bless these souls for their ascension is a beautiful journey by itself. Their courage and ascension efforts are indeed inspiring and encouraging for many to follow. In this month of intense energies, the Divine encourages all the Lightworkers and dear souls to ascend. The energies are much more suitable and time is perfect. In this process of the ascension of the masses, any attempt is greatly supported and encouraged, and any attempt has a chance of success. The Divine encourages all candidates to give it a try and take a leap of faith and jump. Know that the Ascension army is right behind you. The Divine and the company of heaven are right at your side. Help is at your fingertips, and all it takes is to ask for it, and you will be helped. Know all is well designed and organized, and all will be well. Divine love and blessings to you all, Linda and the Divine and the company of heaven. So it is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. We are lighting it all up. Emerald cities of light will be built all across the globe. These communities will be very connected to nature and aligned with the frequencies of heaven on earth, 5D and beyond. We are spread all across the globe. Many are located near or on ley lines and portals which have very powerful crystals in the land. If you're being called to relocate at this time, trust your calling and know all will be provided. Ley lines and portals will become fully activated, which will light up the land. The land will literally come vibrantly to life and glow with love. This powerful energy will allow for further embodiment of our infinite selves and much connection to pure source energy. New ways of being, new technology, new crystalline schools will all be part of these emerald cities of light. Some may be getting more clarity around their participation in the building of cities of lights. Some are, and others may start having visions or downloading blueprints of components of a city of light. Some may be called to begin building. And from Divine Feminine 7777, we're going through another deep collective purge. A lot is being brought up from the darkness of the subconscious. All beliefs and societal rules are being questioned. We are stepping into our power and realizing what is not good for us anymore. Another massive collective awakening is happening, and although it may not be seen in the physical life just yet, it is happening within each person, and when the time is right, it will be seen on the outside too. The ones that have awakened before are energetically supporting this purge and helping to clear the low-frequency, dense energy of the collective. And at the same time, we are also clearing the things from our subconscious regarding the past lives and the inner child fears, wounds, and blocks we carry. Forward and upward we go, and in order for a flower to bloom, first the seed needs to be planted in the dark soil, not knowing what is happening, all alone in the darkness. But eventually the flower starts to grow and then it blooms. We are growing each day, even though we cannot perceive it or see it on the outside just yet. But one day we're going to magically bloom, stand in our power, know who we truly are as souls, and shine our light. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. Starting from the bottom now, we're here. And your ability to see and hear source messages accurately is bringing you major victory and vindication. Energy, drive, and determination are filling the spirit to go down this new path. Accept the offers of support and abundance that are entering today, ensuring your success. The battle to collapse the cabal is done through spirit today. Your warrior role to save the Holy Grail and the anointed bloodline of the tribe of Judah is complete. Recognize and give yourself credit for all you have done for our Lord of Lords, King of Kings to return. This is a very new beginning of the offspring of Christ consciousness. As part of the new Mecca you are stepping into. Psalm 22:27. All the ends of the world shall remember and turn unto the Lord, and all the kindreds of the nations shall worship before thee. 28. For the kingdom is the Lord's, and he is the governor among the nations. 29. All they that be fat upon earth shall eat and worship. All they that go down to the dust shall bow before him, and none can keep alive his own soul. 30. A seed shall serve him, it shall be accounted to the Lord for a generation. 31. They shall come and shall declare his righteousness unto a people that shall be born, that he hath done this. Amen. This week's Aquarius full moon is crumbling down the third-party karmic template internally and externally. I am hearing it is the collapse of the Titans for the dawning of the new age of Aquarius. All spells are broken, and we are reuniting back to our original timeline, pre-Greece. It is time for the Mecca to return back home to Creator and Creator consciousness. Be in the flow, hold space, and have faith this week while the collapse of the Titans occurs in your reality. This is bringing the freedom to the bridegrooms to return back home to the Holy Grail and their bride of Christ. The masculine are being forced to let go of the old ways and take a chance on this new opportunity of love and family that is opening. Our bright morning star is ready to shine. Continue building your own temple and relationship with the Most High while all this is going down. God is the provider of all your needs. All you require is within yourself, and you are the property of the Most High. Third-party karmics are being rewired out of your system. Detach from looking to people outside of you and God to fulfill these needs that are already being met. Relax and let it all go as you transform out of the third-party karmics you gave your power away to. God is rewarding you for completing and integrating this. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA, July 19 through July 24th, 2021, Gene Key 56, Distraction, Enrichment, Intoxication. Enrichment means to suck the marrow out of life. The 56th gift is a gift of feeling, of sensuality, and aliveness. It means that you find wonder where others find monotony, and you find beauty where others see ugliness. It is about appreciation and gratitude. The more grateful you are for every moment, the more the moment comes alive within you. Above all, the 56th gift's greatest potential genius lies in communication. It is able to entertain and divert the attention of others. At a lower frequency range, this gene key may be found in advertising and political spin, and at a higher frequency, it may be found in comedians, entertainers, or inspirational speakers. At even higher frequency bands, it is the great and ancient art of storytelling or myth-making, the sharing of personal experiences that have touched and opened one's own heart. At these higher levels, this 56th gift of enrichment is a gift of love. So for the more you enrich the lives of others, the more this gift pours through your heart. From the Gene Keys book, and from the classic book The Yi Ching, the Book of Change. Hexagram 56. The Wanderer. Fire blazing atop the mountain. From the stability of right action comes the rapturous delight of passion. Intoxication is the rapture of stillness. Enrichment is lightness with restraint. Distraction is desiring stress, passionate appreciation. If the traveling stranger is firm and correct, there will be good fortune. To court the 56th gift is to learn to appreciate all aspects of life. All as myriad layers and levels without judging them, without making anyone better than any other. That's the foundation we have to build, the cornerstone of intoxication. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. From GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrienne Elise, Gaia Daily, July 19 through 23rd, 0 point. It's time for the tables to turn. In the contrived reality that is playing out in our world, we are at a major turning point, and nothing can stop the massive and dramatic changes that are coming with the revealing of dark truths. It's a rebirth for humanity. Pressure is building with the Sun in Cancer, opposite of Pluto in Capricorn. It is time for humanity to break free of the chains of external control, which are so obviously showing themselves, at least to those who have eyes to see. With Mercury in Cancer and square to Chiron in Aries, humanity is facing the wounds of so willingly have given its power away. At the same time, we are being invited back into the beautiful discovery of the power that is innate in every human soul and a body. It is time for we, the people, to exercise our power and take back our world. We are no longer willing to let the wounds and the victimization hold us back. How can we claim back our power if we aren't able to own it? Mars in Leo says we must take action on expressing our full human potential. Venus and now Mars are taking turns at the point of Yod, our destiny point, across from the sextile between Pluto and Neptune. There are creative solutions available to support humanity back into sovereignty, but they require us to stand up and be seen in the light that we truly are. An act of human will, aligned with divine will, is what is required. No more rolling over. Black Moon Lilith moves over into the sign of Gemini today, coming into exact square with Jupiter at 0 degrees Pisces until the end of the month. Venus will oppose Jupiter this week as she moves over into the sign of Virgo, making a mutable T-square with Black Moon Lilith. How do we make it around the corner of this major turning point in time? The voice of the exalted and purified feminine must be reborn out of the shadows of darkness. There is no turning back. May the song of the Great Mother be heard again as we claim back our spiritual purpose and human dignity. From AdrienneElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Mercury in Cancer square Chiron, retrograde in Aries. Vesta enters Libra. People may be more sensitive to what is said today. Tread lightly, words can hurt. Use language that heals. It may be painful to discuss certain thoughts, feelings, and memories, but putting them into words could shift internal dilemmas. If there is no one to listen, write down your suffering, journal, write a letter, a blog post, a book. Sharing stories is healing. After 9 months of sacred service in Virgo, Vesta's ingress into Libra switches our focus to our relationships, harmony, and aesthetics. She brings an urge to create beauty in the world, to smooth over hurt feelings, to honor fairness, equality, and compromise. After long periods apart, many of us are now re-engaging, reconnecting, learning again to share experiences with others. As Priestess Vesta tells us that we must be willing to make sacrifices to keep the peace, but not to sacrifice ourselves so far that our own inner harmony is upended. It's all about the delicate art of give and take. Maintain your balance, inner and outer. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 217, Red Solar Earth. Solar is the name for the number 9, and its keywords are intention, pulse, and realize. I'm always banging on about the power of solar days because in my experience, they are the most powerful days in any wave spell. There's a great deal of energy available to tap into on these days, so make the most of it. Today is Red Earth, which represents evolution, navigation, and synchronicity. Today is about using your intention to evolve, summon up your determination, and get the job done. Don't think too small either, or you'll waste a great opportunity. Synchronicity is also a key word for Red Earth, and this is because we evolve more efficiently when synchronicity guides us, and also through evolution, we increase our synchronicity. On Red Earth days, note how more frequently you experience coincidences. This greatly aids navigation. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Roger Grossman, today is Red Solar Earth Day on the 13 Moon Dream Spell Mayan calendar. Red Earth Tribe 17 of the 20 Solar Tribe Archetype Cycle evolves, navigates synchronicity. Red Earth encourages you to evolve yourself by consciously navigating your path. You are the captain of the ship. You are the navigator. You are holding the steering wheel and making all course and direction decisions. As you navigate your way upon your chosen route, you will begin to notice synchronicities marking the way as you go. Synchronicities have been mislabeled as coincidences. Coincidence is a word we created to describe the phenomenon of two instances of something happening simultaneously that catch our attention. The implication is that these occurrences are happening in a seemingly random or unexplained way. Everything and every event that occurs is synchronized and connected. We have all had the experience where we are thinking about someone and the next thing you know the phone rings and it's them, or moments later you unexpectedly run into them. Let's assume that you started this synchronized process by thinking about this person first. As you begin thinking about this person, you naturally radiate thoughts and emotions about them. This energy then goes out into the universe and magnetically finds that person. Now this person has your energy swirling about them, which then acts as a catalyst, causing them to begin thinking about you. The next thing you know, your phone is ringing. It is actually your active conscious navigation which is creating these synchronicities. Synchronicities are the signposts that come up along your evolving, consciously navigated, chosen route, acting as reminders that you're on the synchronized path. Solar tone of intention, step 9 of the 13-step creative energy cycle. Pulse, realize, intention. The number 9 is composed of 3 sets of 3. Accordingly, there are 3 different ways intention can be interpreted. The first way is for you to put out your intentions through your thoughts and words. Writing your intentions down is a great way to solidify this process. Remember to use positive language and ask for what you want as opposed to what you don't. The world we live in is user-friendly. It is designed to give you exactly what you think and speak about. Negative language goes unrecognized in the manifestation process and only serves to help you manifest what you do not want. The second way you can work with your intention is to go ahead and take action. When you put your intentions into motion, it announces to the universe what you are aiming for. Taking action is the final step needed to trigger and release the manifestations that will arrive during tomorrow's 10th creative energy tone. The third way to work with intentions is to go ahead and do the thing you intend intentionally, having attained a new extra solid foundation of integrity to set your upcoming manifestation upon during yesterday's tone 8. You can now go ahead and very purposefully set forth your intentions about what you want to manifest. Intentional, evolving, navigation, and synchronicity. Day 9 of the 13-day cycle themed Red Moon purifies, flow, universal water. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina, Papa Giorgio. Red Solar Earth, Kin 217, 19th of July 2021. Pulsing, a love, revolution. 19/7/2021 equal 10/7/5 equal 1/7/5 equal 1/12 equal 1/3 equal 4. 19 Prince of Heaven, fulfillment, honor, happiness. 10 Manifestation, power, authority. 1 New beginnings, leader, original. 7 Mystic, magic, spiritual. Initiation, solitude. 5 Freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 4 Form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. Kin 217 equal 10, manifestation, leadership. Today we are pulsing waves of bliss and unconditional love throughout our planet to create transformational evolution. Another humongous day on planet Earth. Day 9 in the red moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our natural flow. Today we are realizing synchronicity through listening for the right timing in order to explore and expand into our true flow, that of union through divine, unconditional love, the pulse of Mother Earth. Tone of creation, solar, tone 9 operates in the spiritual realm, action, realizing, power, pulse, essence, intention. The 9th day of the wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in realizing our intentions. This is potent manifestation energy today. What seed and intentions are you pulsing into reality? Are you pulsing out bliss bombs through your pure, loving heart? Feel the power of spirit pulsing through our veins and allow nature to soothe our soul and heal our ailing, techno-stressed bodies, catching some solar rays and absorbing the light codes and nutrients from the sun can be tremendously healing on our body and soul today. Open to the flow of chi that meanders majestically through the rivers, mountains, and woods of the natural world to accomplish great healing today. The blessing that Manik bestows upon us this day is the potent power of accomplishment, the ability to accomplish healing and manifest our collective dreams into our new reality. We can accomplish our collective Earth mission of pulsing forth great tsunami waves of unconditional love today in order to manifest heaven on Earth. Welcome to the 5th dimension of infinite love, planetary kin. Enjoy this beautiful, gentle day, beloveds. Stop, listen, connect, and revel in the flow of synchronicity pulsing forth today, leading us all back home through the river of love. Today's question is, how can we synchronize with the heartbeat and rhythms of Nova Gaia, navigating into the divine flow of higher love, pulsing throughout the cosmos? Divine blessings for the exploring, expanding, and navigating into a more synchronic, divine, and loving heart space. We are one heart. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 217, Red, Solar Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to evolve. Realizing synchronicity, I seal the matrix of navigation. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and transmutations, as we light up the grid and all living beings, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and our donations for our daily living expenses. So if you'd like to help us continue doing this work and bringing these transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge at the link at whitegoldeagle.com or go to patreon.com/primedisclosure. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Stacy Borns, for your donation today. Thank you very much. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so at the link to PayPal at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to now thank everyone also that has supported my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems and beautiful works of art, all encoded with the divine Hieros Gamos codes, divine union, abundance, and unconditional love. You can check these out at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of light, and then a powerful affirmation for ascending to the 5th dimension. Pleiades 1 messages, July 19, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Sensors for transmitters being updated. Native forces present themselves. Internal environment starts preparation for climbs. Intense transformations continue to take place. Deep trauma liberations in progress. Who, like God in specific activity, Gaian core ignites. Mergers of divine layers in progress. Lemurian pearls on reconnections to bearers support 40% non-regressive. Lemurian pearls on reconnections to bearers 39% reverberation non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed support 41% non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed. Terran reverberations 41% non-regressive. Articulators continue to be exposed. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, supporting active missionary channels. From disclosurenews.it. And from Divine Brostar of the Light David, Alexander Lightfoot. Are you ready to ascend to the 5th dimension? This special Ascension Affirmation Prayer will help support you. And this is the Ascension Affirmation Prayer. Dear Father, Mother, Creator, God, Source, the Ascended Masters, the Archangels, and my highest love and light support team, I am willing and ready to ascend to the 5th dimension. Please remove from me all lower vibrational negative energies, hooks, cords, programming, beliefs, attachments, tags, entities, implants, vows, and old soul contracts that are holding me back from ascending and receiving divine guidance. Please remove from me all connections to the 3rd dimensional matrix related to fear, hate, jealousy, violence, abuse, victim consciousness, narcissistic consciousness, lack, mind control, and codependency. Please help me ascend to the 5th dimension and connect with the divine mind, the matrix of higher dimensional love, and unconditional love to remain in harmony in thought, feeling, truth, words, and action at all times. It is my deepest wish and soul calling to live a higher dimensional life of love, peace, harmony, health, creativity, abundance, joy, and the fulfillment of the divine plan for all. Thank you, and so it is. Amen. Heart blessings, David Alexander Lightfoot. And with that, beloved beings of light, 37 into 73 coming in, heaven on earth, aho. Thank you for joining us today, beloved angels of light. And from this day forward, each and every day, we light up the grid with our highest light, our highest love, and bliss, joy, happiness. And keep pulsing this into the grid, into the crystalline core of Pachamama, as the whole realm lifts up, lights up, rises up. Keep raising the bar, keep raising the light, keep holding the light, staying fully present in the eternal now. Nothing will pull us out of our full presence, our full embodiment of our highest, authentic, divine selves. Keep walking softly and gently your sacred path with heart as we ascend higher and higher up the sacred mountain, through this great spiral, this great vortex, into the holiest of holies, the holy temple, the kingdom of heaven within. The deeper we go, the higher we flow, all the way to infinite, expanding Creator Source. Have a beautiful and blessed great awakening. Be sure to make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.